All right. Hello, everyone. This is my new form. And today this is for replay of the week for sweep. And we're going to give a watch, first time watch for me, to Ilnahro's replay in his STK2. So as we can see over here, 9.3 thousand damage. Massive carry. And what map was this? On Glacier. So we're gonna give it a play, and yeah, we're gonna watch it for the first time together. Ooh. When this wants to boot up, that is. PC being slow as fuck. There we go. There we go. Alright, so here we are. Tier 11, Tier 9 matchmaking. Very nice matchmaking, no RT either. This is like the ideal matchmaking that you want in your Tier 11 heavy tank. As we see, Ilnahro's got full bounty equipment, large repair kit, large med kit, and full gold. Which means that he is a sweaty bitch. But let's not take away from his game too soon. He's up against a Taschenratter and a Contriver, which really, with the players playing it in this matchmaking, it just feels like free farm these days. It feels like complete free farm. So, I am curious about this replay because I don't have the STK2 and I want to know whether I should grind it or not. I haven't really played my Type 71, it's just sitting there in the garage. So let's see what he's able to do this game. He does go to the heavy flank. Nope, he's going to the middle. No arty, so it is actually a much better position. The only thing he has to be worried about is those big tank destroyers. The Tier 11 Batchat is doing some stupid plays, top tier, and he decides to throw it away on some YOLO plays. Now I know this tank got buffed recently, so I'm curious to how the gun mechanic works, because what I've heard is that it's not really an ability, it's more of a disability. So we'll see how that plays out, whether it is a pain for Ilnahro or not. Oh, so he sees that all the big heavies are pushing the heavy line and he wants to sneak up the hill. It's a very good move. The only thing in his way is this Leox, who's not really paying attention. Eats one, he's gonna try and do his peek here. He's gonna eat another for that. And he's dead. Alright. So this is just an ideal situation, really. This is a completely ideal situation. Panzernick's going YOLO. This is free farm. I mean, this is just purely free farm. I am curious because his gun is heating up here. They're all just driving out in front of him. Crazy. So now he's overheated. He's going to keep the DPM singing. They both hit his cupola. I bet he's mad about that. I would be already shouting at my monitor at this point. Contriver's snuck through below. Now he's got to be careful of this FV. Yeah, I think he's realised that. He doesn't want to play that game. FE did just fire there. Trying to find an angle, Mr. Contriver. Panzernik is watching him. Still going to go for the shot. Eats the Panzernik shell. Needs to be careful with his HP now. Probably does want to get rid of this Panzernik. He's got his ass to him. Trying to reverse side scrape, or whatever you call that. Finds a nice angle on Contender. I mean, 4.3k damage at this point in the game is... that's always a good start. He pens that. That was a bit of an RNG shot right there. Doesn't want to take any more damage, which makes sense. Contriver's now looking at him. There's still an FE in the corner there. I wonder if he's gonna maybe smack this Concept 5. Well, Concept 5 does some nice work for Ilnahro. I'm sure he's grateful for that. Tashamrata pens his HE shells on the ass of the Contriver. Now, is Ilnahro gonna drop down here? I would probably drop down here to try and farm the FE, but he's going to go up instead, which is definitely the safer thing to do. Weird angle. That is just some wargaming modelling at its best, at its finest. Unlucky to miss that one. Very unlucky to miss that one. I think he's probably going to get another shot here. This Leox clearly wants the damage as well. Ooh, Concept got absolutely annihilated. He's gonna go a little bit forward to block the Leox. We know what you're up to, Ilnahro. You're not sneaky. You're not sly. We know exactly what you're doing. Now, they are a little bit down on HP with the information that Ilnahro has. We don't know truly on the other side, but they are 2 tanks up. Now, it always is quite difficult to push this line when you win it from the heavy flank because of these campers. I have to say, the gun handling doesn't seem nearly as bad as I thought it was. Maybe he got a blind shot on that DBV. Gets the blind kill on the Leo, that's very nice. And all the campers are popping up now due to this 257. All the Tashenrata being aggressive. That was definitely a pen. Probably up to about 7,000 now, maybe 7.5. And I think Ilnahro is very happy just sitting here, sniping, and I don't blame him. The question is, oh, and he spots him himself. Very nice. Is he going to get the shot? DBV gets spotted. Snapshot and pen. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Always happy with a bit of good RNG. The bloom on the gun doesn't seem nearly as bad as I thought it would be. It's just the accuracy when you've heated up. Probably going to get a shot on this Grilla if the gun allows for it. Yeah, there we go. So far he's had no dodgy misses, dodgy bounces, shells dipping, which is nice. Leopard is spotted. He realises now. No shots. DBV kills the G-Saw, and Leopard Suicide pushes the 257. I mean, even if Ilnahro didn't step in there, the 257 would have killed him. This has just been a bit of a free farm replay. get on top of the hill, and sit here. So, 8.3k visible, which means he did get 2 blind shots. He did get 2 blind shots. We're going to go back and look at the post-game stats again and see if we can find who he blind shot. I think it was the DBV and it was the STRV. But a very good replay. Just a kind of fundamental match. Playing the strong positions. And basically the enemy team trying to ignore him and just feeding him. Which is what you want always playing this game. That's all that you can want playing this game. So, very nice. Very nice. Replay of the week. Well deserved. And 1,000 gold to you, good sir. 1,000 gold to you. We will quickly have a look at the post-game stats here. I want to see if he penned every shot he took. I'm trying to think whether he missed any at all. I think on the FE he might have missed 1, but the gun behaved very well for him. Long ass loading time. Yeah, guys, tell me if you like me doing commentary or you'd rather just watch the replay. I'm really impartial to it. I really don't mind. Also, if you'd like me to do commentary as a different character or you want me to stay as a bin bag, like the trash man that I am. But yeah, let's have a look here. STRV for 500 and yeah, DBV. Very nice game. Not an ace tanker. Somehow that's a second class. I guess he's shooting at tier 9s, and I guess he wasn't spotting for himself. Did get the tank sniper medal, so you usually don't get too much XP when you're tank sniper. 1.2k, yeah. And oh no, he did miss 3 shells actually, so fair enough. The armor didn't really hold up whatsoever, but he didn't really get shot too much apart from at the start of the game. So GG to Ilnahro, and I guess I'll see you at the next replay of the week, boys. Send in what you can. Send in all your games. Remember, it's 3 replays per person. Thank you very much.